What is going on, guys? Jesse here. So today the video is going to be a little bit different. As you guys can tell, we're not in the studio right now. We're in my car because we're going to be doing a little desk setup makeover for one of my friends. And basically the situation is my friend just got a new job in a new city at a big bank, and you know that means big bank money. And of course he spent his first big paycheck on a sick gaming rig. And you know, me being the person that I am, I hear that and I hear he needs a new desk setup with it. So I've got a bunch of goodies here in the back with me, and we are going to go over there, build it out, and see how it turns out. He lives about 2 hours away from me, so a bit of a drive ahead of us, but I will see you guys there.
Take the ticket. Welcome.
Hey G, what's up?
Yo, man.
Good to see you.
Yep.
This place is so nice. Are you sure you live here, or like are you just living in the lobby or something?
It's my apartment.
Yeah. All right. So first things first. I gotta pee like really bad.
A few moments later.
All right. So now that that's out of the way, you want to give us a little tour of the place and show us how the current setup is, so you know we can get a little before and after for the final reveal.
Yeah,
Is that
let's
good?
do it.
All right. Also, you ready for the millions and millions of people who are gonna see how messy your place is?
Oh, totally.
But yeah, this is the setup that we are going to be upgrading in this video, but we'll save that for later.
Coming in from the doorway, we have the kitchen right here. Nice and small. All I really need. And then coming in from the kitchen, of course, we got the living room. Of course, we got the best part. We have the view right here of downtown Charlotte.
Prime view.
And then the bedroom, still a little unfinished.
I like it. All the essentials. You got the bed and the humidifier.
Nice walk-in.
Yeah, you do the fits.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know how
I like it.
You know how it goes. And finally, we have the bathroom.
Oh yeah, this is where all the important business gets done.
Oh yeah, very nice glass shower in here too.
Dude, that's kind of nice. Wait, you ever sit in there?
No, it gets a little the edge gets a little cold.
All right, so this is the setup that we're gonna be upgrading in today's video. And as you guys can see, it's actually not that bad. Like, so we've got the 49-inch ultra wide, and if you guys have seen any of my other videos about desk setups, you know I love these things because, I mean, just look at it, like that's sick. This is the PC we were talking about earlier, and I told him as much RGB as possible, and I think he delivered. I mean, like, look at these cables. It's the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. The theme of today's setup is going to be as much RGB as possible, and when I bring in the desk, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I didn't even know RGB desks were possible, but they exist. So yeah. Alright, so we just unloaded everything from the car and we got a lot of work to do, and I was hoping that we could get everything done before dinner. It is currently 2:45-ish, and yeah, we're just gonna get to it, and I guess I'll just take you along for the ride as we go through to explain, you know, what we're going for and what items we have with us. So first item that we're gonna be working on is the desk itself. So this one, like I mentioned earlier, is an RGB desk. So basically, this is the top of the desk, and it's made out of glass, and for the most part it's black, but it's got all these etched lines in here that the RGB is going to shine through, so it's going to be a pretty cool look. And by the way, this is from Eureka Ergonomics. They sent this over, so thank you for that. And yeah, super excited to get this set up. All right, so in case you guys are wondering how an RGB desk works, basically it's got these RGB strips all along the edge of the table, and those just shine in and reflect off of this white background and through the glass top. Okay, so we just finished assembling most of the desk. All we gotta do now is cable management, and also hopefully just making sure that it turns on and lights up. It also comes with some extra accessories. So this is a headphone holder, or we're not gonna use this just because we have another headphone stand that we're gonna wanna use instead. And also, a cup holder, because this is for gamers. But yeah, let's flip this desk over and see if it works. All right, so we got power in, and dude, this thing's, it's lit.
It's lit.
All right, so we just finished the desk and it came out pretty well. I'm pretty excited to look at it once it's a little bit darker outside so we can actually see the RGB coming out, but it's looking pretty sick. So next we're gonna move on to the chair. So the chair, I'll move over to the side so you guys can see. This one is by DX Racer and they've got a mesh version for more airflow because I know you gamers get pretty sweaty, especially my man Gio. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that and all right, so just put on the final touches for the chair. Gio, want to go ahead and give it the maiden voyage?
Do it.
How's it feel?
Nice. It's pretty far back. Mesh feels good.
Good stuff. All right, so yeah, this chair, gaming chair, but mesh, so a lot more breathable, adjustable headrest. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, and then also this lever controls how far the backrest leans. And of course you've got height adjustment and adjustable lumbar support as well. So good for your back. So I gotta give it a go as well. And you know, first impressions, it's not bad. It's pretty nice actually, but it ain't no Aeron, I gotta be honest. But one of the things that's pretty nice though is that it feels like it's hugging you. So you know, great for single people. Okay, so we got everything that we need built already. So we got the desk over here, chair over here. And now all we gotta do is, well, first we're gonna clean up because, I mean, but yeah, so we need to clean up all that trash and then we're gonna put the computer back over here and put all the peripherals on. And yeah, hopefully it'll look pretty good once it's all together. All right, so we are just about done here. All we need to do is some cable management and then we will be ready for the final reveal.
Much later.
Setup is now complete. As you guys can see, RGB through the roof. I guess now I will give you a brief tour of the setup because I think during the setup process, I sort of glossed over a lot of things. So now we're gonna be talking about them in a little bit more detail. All right, so first up, we've got the desk itself. So like I said earlier, it's from Eureka Ergonomic and it's really cool because it's an RGB desk, which I personally have never seen before. And basically, we've got the whole surface of the desk lit up by the RGB and it just makes the whole vibe of the setup really gamery, which in this case is a good thing. So the RGB is really cool and we've got a controller here as well that you can use to control the different modes and lighting. And it also has an app that is surprisingly easy to use. My friend downloaded the app and he had it running within like 30 seconds, so very, very good. And the only downside of the desk, if I had to say anything, would just be that since the top is tempered glass, it's very prone to smudges and fingerprints, so definitely make sure you have a microfiber cloth on hand. And next up is the chair from DX Racer, and this one is really nice because it's got that kind of racing aesthetic to it that a lot of gamers are into, and it's also mesh, so that means you get that breathability that I know you sweaty gamers really need. And it's also got all the adjustments that you would want as well, like height adjust, lumbar support, as well as the headrest adjustments. So really like this chair. Now moving on to the desk itself, as you guys can see, the main event is obviously this monitor. So if you guys have seen any of my other desk setup videos, you know I love this 49-inch super ultra wide format. Now the one I have in my personal setup is from LG, but this one is from Monoprice. It's the dark matter and it's really nice because it's also 120 Hertz, which my LG one does not have, which also of course makes it better for gaming. Now moving up on top of the monitor, we've got one of my favorite desk items, again, the BenQ Screenbar Plus. Now I put this in pretty much any one of my setups because I feel like it's just such an essential item to have in your desk setup. It does a great job in lighting up the surface of your desk while not taking up any space on the desk itself. And plus, I just feel like having it up there looks really nice. And next to that, we've got this webcam from Lumina, which feels super premium. It has a full aluminum enclosure and also this really cool magnetic cover as well for when you don't want to be seen. Now moving on to the surface of the desk, we've got the Ducky One 2 as the keyboard of choice, and it's on here because it's mechanical and is RGB. And next to that, we've got the Razer Death Adder Elite, which is also on here because it has pretty lights. And both of those are sitting on top of this black desk mat, which I just feel like really breaks up the space nicely and also makes it so that the Razr can actually track. And next up, we've got this stand from Uppercase. It's called the Zero, and I just feel like it fits the vibe of the setup really nicely. And the last thing I wanted to mention in this setup is gonna be this thing on the wall over here. It is the Divoom Pixoo 64, which is a 64 by 64 digital art display. It's Wi-Fi controlled and has an app that you can put all kinds of different artwork on there, so it's a really cool way to spice up your setup. And yeah, that is the setup. So Gio, want to slide in here and tell me what you think?
Yeah, it looks great. I love all the RGB lights on it.
All right, well, glad you like it, and I really appreciate you letting me come in your house and do this whole video. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this different format of content. I know it's a little bit different than what I usually do, but you know, if you guys like it enough, I might turn it into a series. So yeah, let me know. Anyways, like if you liked it, sub if you loved it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Or yeah, how about just like kind of like kneel, just one knee. All right. You're just gonna be like in the shadows, like.